If you feel like your emotions control you all the time and you seriously want to take full control of your emotions, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can take full command of your emotions. So let's begin. So, first of all, you need to understand that emotions are not a problem in any sense. If you are emotional, it makes you a human being. If you feel like you are too emotional or too sensitive, then trust me, it's a blessing that you can feel every single emotion. Not everyone can feel that way. Remember it. So, number one is controlling dopamine. Dopamine is like a drug to our brain. It releases itself in the pleasure centers of our brain and we get high. It releases when we do exercise, when we eat food, or experience new love. Natural dopamine, like getting cold shower, motivation, achieving a goal, reading a book, these are actually very good for us and necessary for us. But if we talk about artificial dopamine, like social media or Netflix, these are actually designed to addict our brain and keep ourselves completely busy in that. We take multiple shots of this drug every single day without even realizing it. And it's very serious. So, how do we stop it? The solution is get a detox from it. You can't stop scrolling, deactivate your account and delete it for a month. You can't stop using your phone, then switch off your phone and put it inside the almirah of the next room. Don't put it inside your room. Switch it off and put it inside the almirah of another room. Every time you feel like you are getting addicted to something, get a detox from it. Every time your brain starts to dominate you, teach him who the real boss is. Social media, Netflix, all these are very easily accessible to us. We just click once and we are inside a totally different world. So make this access very difficult for you. We are lazy creatures. When we know the phone is in another room and inside the almirah, we'll think multiple times before getting it. The more difficult this access will be, the more we are free from this web of addiction. Happy ever after is a myth. When we think about future, when we think about achieving the things that we want, like getting that car, getting that job, building that business, getting that love, we always feel like after achieving all these, we'll be happy ever after. We think like we'll receive a ultimate never-ending source of happiness. It's not true. Just because we achieve everything we wanted, it doesn't give us any guarantee that we'll be happy always. Yes, we may receive a great dose of dopamine when we achieve it, but what after that? After that, we get back to our original level of happiness that we used to stay like. That's our human nature. What actually defines our happiness is actually how positively we see life, how positive our view is towards everything, not how many great things we have, how ahead we are in the race of success. If you are not happy with your life right now, you can't be happy just by getting that sports car. So make changes to this mindset of yours. Make it an abundant mindset, not a scarcity mindset. Change it into a positive one. One thing I want you to do is fill your brain with positive emotions. Positive emotions like faith, hope, desire, motivation, gratitude, happiness, empathy, and remove all the negative emotions from your brain. Negative emotions like jealousy, hate, anger, resentment, revenge, fear, etc. We don't have room for all these. Yes, it can't be done in one day, but you need to start it and keep practicing it. Every time you think of someone and your brain fills up with resentment, drop it on the spot. No matter how bad they did to us, we don't care. We don't ask bad for them, we just ask good for us. Okay? Our brain is actually designed for survival mode, not to make us happy. Every time it sees a threat, it gets into survival mode. And most of the time, we know that it's not that serious, but still we feel emotional pain. For example, rejection. It's a threat to our brain. And at this time, if we listen to our brain, we even believe stupid things like we are not worthy of love and all. If we want to be happy, we need to control our emotions. So, control what runs into your mind. And how do we do that? Listen to me carefully. I'll tell you. Every time your brain starts to tell you stupid things like I'm not worthy of love, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, I'm lonely, I'm failure, or whatever like this. Just become a third person inside your own brain and stand there and watch your brain telling you all these. Stand there and stare at him. He's telling you, hey, we are not worthy of love. And now you are standing there and staring at him. All its power will be gone. You don't need to solve your whole overthinking. Just become extremely conscious. The more conscious you are, the more power you have over your brain and emotions. Feeding your ego will keep you forever under control of your ego. Remember your body, your name, your political preference, your religion, your job, your social status, the amount of money you have. These all doesn't define you. The way you make people feel around you, the way you see things, the way you handle things, your perspective, your view, all these defines you. Separate what you have from what you are. You have that job, but you are not that job. That job is not your identity. And ego tells you that it is only your identity. So use your consciousness in differentiating between having and being. Emotions come and go. Let them come and pass freely. Don't be like, what's wrong with me? Why am I so sad today? Why am I feeling this way? I shouldn't cry. I can't cry. I just shouldn't. I also used to do all these. I used to resist crying till a point where I just couldn't cry, even if I wanted to. At that point, I used to think that I'm so strong. I don't cry. But when I started my healing journey, I realized that I was not strong actually. I was vulnerable. I was not feeling safe enough to let my emotions out. So I started being there for myself. I started telling myself that it's fine. I'm here for you. It's okay. And trust me, that changed everything. And you can do it too. Feel your emotions. Let your emotions come and pass freely. Negative emotions are not bad. They actually tells us a lot about ourselves. When we have a stomach ache for like 3 to 4 days, we just go to the doctor. We know that something is wrong with us. So that stomach ache tells us that something is wrong. Negative emotions are just like that. When we feel negative emotions, it tells you that something is wrong. If you start to feel uncomfortable somewhere, it means you don't belong there anymore. If you are feeling jealous of someone having something, it means you also want that. It doesn't mean you are a bad person getting jealous of him. If you are angry at something, it means your boundary is being crossed. If you feel grief, it tells you that something dear to you is lost. It was important for you and you lost it. It's a healthy response. Sometimes we need to hit the rock bottom and be sad as hell before we reach the highest. Whenever in my life I have touched the rock bottom, miracles happened. The more I suffer one day, I know instantly that I'll be getting updated soon. Something is on my way. Something great is on my way. More wisdom, more opportunities. So believe, have faith, believe in this universe. It won't disappoint you in the end. Trust me. Next is you are not what you feel. Whatever you feel, it doesn't define you. If you are wearing red today, it doesn't mean that you are red. You'll wear green tomorrow, blue the next day, and you'll keep changing it. It doesn't mean that you are those colors. It directly means that your clothes are of those specific colors. So stop telling yourself that you are sad today. No, you are not. You feel sad today. Separate from what you feel to what you are. Okay? Last is stop playing victim. You are not a victim. We all love to play victims because it keeps us from taking accountability. It keeps us in a little bubble of ours where we feel safe. But can we grow if we are just stuck inside that little bubble of ours? No, we can't. So we need to get out of that bubble as soon as possible. If you are going through something, I understand. It's probably very hard for you and you are just somehow managing it. I understand. But we can't always stay with it like that. Accept that. Yes, it was bad. It hurt you very much. But also accept that it happened already. Take a day off, or two, or a week. Grieve. But after that, accept that it already happened and focus on what needs to be done next. Focus on the solution. How can you get out of this? Focus on that. Listen, you are the main character of this book. Don't make it a stupid or a boring story. If you can't think of any solution, then think like how the biggest version of you would have reacted to the situation, how she would have managed it all and move forward in her life. Think like that, and you'll get the answer to your question. What needs to be done right now? At that moment, you will realize the difference between your current self and your highest self, and you will feel an energy shift. Grab that energy right away and use it.